Hi, I'm Kathy Lawfer, 64 years old, if you're wondering, and live up in Cooktown. I guess windsurfing was an addiction. I've skied, snow skied, cross-country skied, skate skiing, but as far as fun, just downright fun, kite surfing cannot be beat. Windsurfing, what I liked about windsurfing was didn't do tricks, I just did my jive and that, but because I'm a composer, I used to just love to go out and listen to the wind and watch the waves and become totally transfixed. I forgot about myself. I didn't realize whether I was going fast or slow, or what tricks or what turns I was doing, or what anybody else was doing, if anybody else was there. I did a lot of windsurfing by myself, and I do a lot of kite surfing by myself. And sometimes it's really, really nice to forget yourself on the water, how good you are, what you look like, and just realize, hey, I'm out on the water. I am surrounded by water. Beautiful sky. A boat wouldn't be out here right now, not unless it was a really big boat, and you wouldn't be having the same experience. My favorite thing to do on the kite surfer is to jump off waves. It's really great to jump off the top of the wave and go, look in the trough and go, wow, aren't I high? And anyway, that is just something I can always get higher. I love to do jump transitions, turning toe side, riding the wave toe side down. I love to do jumps, landing toe side, going toe side down the wave. And I can just always improve on those. And so when it comes to other tricks, if it's flat water that I'm on, I might, try some other things, but that's my favorite. That is just to be out in the middle of the ocean on a big wave and have the nerve, especially when it's really windy and I'm on the 6-meter kite, and to jump off some of those waves is a buzz. Probably the most interesting experience I've had was, again, it was up just east of Lizard Island on Eagle Island, and there was just one cloud in the sky. It was in December, and I thought, oh yeah, I could see that it was raining, and I thought, I wonder what that's going to do to the wind, bring it up, bring it down. I was on a very big kite, 11 meter, couldn't jump or anything, just going back and forth. And then all of a sudden, I saw a swirl over my shoulder, and the next thing I knew, it felt like an invisible hand had just grabbed my kite and picked it up and threw it. Jim was watching, and he thought, oh, she doesn't usually jump like that. In fact, if that's a jump, something's gone incredibly wrong. I guess it was because I was doing my first mega loop. The kite was completely, and the lines were completely parallel to the ocean. And the only reason I mention this is because, as blissful as it is, this sport, that was a real warning to me that I want to give out to all kite surfers, that at that moment, there was no warning, there was no control once I was in the air, and luckily it was an offshore place where I was kiting, and I was just thrown into the deep water, and my dear angel came and rescued me in the kite. So that's always something to beware of. It's not a sport to take lightly. There are always dangers, but it's just something there for everybody to do and try. I guess I've been doing it for about 10 years now. The first couple of years I kept running back to the windsurfer because I felt more comfortable on that. But if anybody says, oh, how long have you been kite surfing? My answer, I really want to say, is not long enough.